This is a tutorial for Celestial by Tori Kelly, which is from her EP, Handmade Songs by Tori Kelly. If you have any questions after the video, feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll definitely respond to you and clarify any parts of the song and answer any of your questions. I'm basing this tutorial off of a live video that I saw on YouTube, which was a performance she did a little over a year ago at the Room 5 venue, where she played this particular song, and I've watched it several times now and tried to figure out the voicings that she plays. I've noticed that she likes to vary the voicings that she uses for this song. So she could be playing an E chord, but she'll play it at a few different parts of the neck. So she likes to vary the voicing she uses, which is interesting, and I think like a really exciting part of her performances and part of her songs. It is challenging though, and it does complicate things a little bit, but I'm going to try to stay as true as I can to the performance that I saw, and hopefully it's helpful. So your guitar is going to be in standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E, and no capo necessary, so start with standard tuning, and then we'll get into the intro of the song, which is going to start on the 12th fret. She plays a major 7th shape, and starting with what will be, I guess, kind of an E major 7, which I play with my middle finger on the 6th string 12th fret, my index finger on the 5th string 11th fret, and my ring finger on the 4th string 13th fret. It'll sound something like this. And then you move this shape down 2 frets, so it starts on the 10th fret, to play like a D major 7 shape. So you'll be plucking these shapes. You can try to like count it in your head, something kind of like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be the intro, and she carries that progression into what I'm going to call the verse, which is the What a Marvelous Sight. So you'll keep that progression going until you get to the Take Me There part. So once you are at the Take Me There part, you're at the D major 7, but then you're going to move down 2 more frets to the C major 7, keeping that same shape, but just move down a couple frets. It'll be starting on the 8th fret. She does a vocal riff at that part, and then she goes to the B minor 7 shape, which I play with my index finger on the 6th string 7th fret, my middle finger on the 4th string 7th fret, and my ring finger on the 3rd string 7th fret. So from the C major 7, kind of like that, to the B minor 7. Then we get into the I'll Dive in the Sky part. So for that, you're going to go back up again to what is an E-type chord, and this shape will be used several times throughout this next part. It'll just be moved around a little bit in different frets. So I play this E-type chord with my index finger on the 5th string 11th fret, my ring finger on the 4th string 13th fret, and my pinky on the 3rd string 13th fret. You can let the strings ring open. And then you're going to play a B type shape in the first line. I'm not entirely sure if this is the shape that she plays. This shape is a little bit tricky. It sounds okay to me, just know it's a little bit challenging, and I'm iffy about it. I don't know if this is the shape that she actually plays. It looks like she plays a shape that starts in the 9th fret, so that's how I stumbled upon this shape, where I use my index finger to hold down both the 5th and the 4th strings, and then I use my ring finger to play the 3rd string in the 11th fret. And then you are going to use that same shape that you started with to play the E-type chord, but you were going to have it start in the 12th fret now for an A-type chord. So this part will go something like this. I'll dive in the sky, oh the water's alive. So you've got the dive with the E to the B, in the sky to the B, the water's alive, A. Then for the I'll float down to soak in the stars, you're going to keep that same shape that you've now used a couple times, and it's going to be that E shape. And then you're going to move that shape down 1 fret to start in the 10th fret. So I'll float down to soak in the stars. Float down is the E, to soak, move down 1 fret in the stars. This is an A-type chord, a variation that she does. I play it with my middle finger on the 4th string, 9th fret, and my ring finger on the 3rd string, 9th fret, and let everything else go open. So that structure is going to be applied to the lines that follow that, which is, the swim away from the night. I'm swallowed by light. So it'll sound something like this. Okay. I'm referring to some lyrics here. I'll dive in the sky, oh the water's alive. I'll float down to soak in the stars. Swim away from the night, swallowed by light. Suddenly, love doesn't seem very far. Alright, and then she is going to do a vocal melody after that part, after you've gone here. And she will play that by keeping that that shape you were using throughout the I'll Dive in the Sky part. So you'll start with the E-type chord, the one that you move down to the 10th fret, then you'll go up here to that A in the 12th fret. And then you will vary the A and play the one that's on the 9th fret, like that. Then she plays a little instrumental part, which is like an E shape, but you'll have it moved up a couple frets, so it'll be kind of like an F sharp major. So I play this shape with my ring finger on the 5th string 4th fret, my pinky on the 4th string 4th fret, and my middle finger on the 3rd string 3rd fret. Let everything else go open, and then she will slide it up to play what's like an A chord, where it'll be starting on the 7th fret. Same shape, back down. And then now we get into the Here in This Castle part. which for this part we're going to go into our open position here to play these chords. So for the Here in This Castle, you're going to start with a standard E, then you're going to play a B sus2 and an A sus2, and that pattern is going to repeat for the next few lines. I play the B sus2 with my index finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, my ring finger on the 4th string 4th fret, and my pinky on the 3rd string 4th fret. Let everything else go open. And then for the A sus2, it's like an A chord, except you're not going to be holding down the 2nd string in the 2nd fret. I play that with my middle finger on the 4th string 2nd fret and my ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and let everything else go open. So it'll go, here in this castle that sits on a cloud, something consumes this heart, rooted deep down. Now slowly I'm falling, but I don't need saving. You've already got me. You've already got me. The celestial glow is blinding. Then she is going to be keeping those shapes and then doing a little bit more of variation, getting into the I'll dive in the sky again. So you'll go, I'll dive in the sky, oh the water's alive. Then for the I'll float down, she plays that shape that we've been moving around a lot on the neck. So it's like that B sus2, but it starts instead on the 4th fret. And then she moves it up one more fret to start in the 5th, and then she plays that A variation that starts in the 9th. So it'll sound like this. I'll dive in the sky, oh the water's alive. I'll float down to soak in the stars. Swim away from the night, I'm swallowed by light. Suddenly love doesn't seem very far. Then she will return to that intro, but there is a little bit of a difference. So she returns to the intro. Take me there, up. So you're going to be keeping that major 7th shape, but you're going to take it up to the 13th fret. And then once you've done that, you go down to the C major 7 in the 8th fret, to the B minor 7, and then you are going to strum the last chord, which is that E major 7th shape that we've had on the 12th fret, but make sure you also have your pinky down on the 3rd string 13th fret, and then just strum it. If you don't have that pinky down, it's going to sound very dissonant. It'll sound like that. Make sure you've got that pinky down, and she ends the song just by strumming that chord. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment, and I'll respond. I'll clarify any parts of this song. It is tricky, and there are a few different voicings that she uses, but in a lot of cases she's using maybe the same shape, but she's just moving it around a lot. So I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.